Voyager fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, Sam you on, back for another Star Trek the Official Starships Collection review. Yes, coming to you on this very sort of, it's warm but it's cloudy, Sunday, the 9th of August 2015. And as per the title page, I'm going to be doing this bad boy, issue number 50, the Hirogen, which is a Hirogen Warship. It's technically a hunting vessel, but there you go. So, without further ado, we'll get into it. Specification: Type warship, operated by the Hirogen, in service 24th century, length 150 metres, not a big ship. Crew 2, defensive monotonium armour plating, weaponry, subnucleonic beam weapon, turrets and torpedo launchers. And then we get a nice CG render there. I think it's the same one for the front cover, but it's very nice. I like it a lot. Hirogen warships are distinguished by their dicyclic warp signatures, monotonium armour plating. This metallic armour covered the hull was able to scatter the particle beam fire from other ships, rendering it largely ineffective. Each Hirogen vessel was led by an alpha male. Any other members of the crew were subordinate to the Alpha Hirogen, although this position could be challenged if he showed any signs of weakness. And then we've got various images from the episodes, but I think that's another CG render. It's a lovely CG render there. And then we've got one from, I think, Hunters, chasing the shuttle that had 709 and Tuvok in, the trophies, and then biomatter. And then the Hirogen would put paint on his helmet, like war paint. And then we've got a beautiful underside view of it there. So yeah, basically what happens is the Hirogen will hunt a different species, particularly one that's resourceful, cunning, powerful. They will hunt them and, for sport basically, and go, oh, he's got a cool skull, basically like the Predator essentially. And what they used to do. And what they do is they, like for example on there, you can see they've taken out skulls from various different species and hung them up on the wall, and what's left over, they convert into food. So grizzly. And then we've got the specifications, which I always like, which is really nice. Shows you the ship off in all its technical glory. So what else we got on here? An entire wall of the control chamber was given over to display a variety of weapons. These included bewildering array of cutting implements that possessed surgical quality. They used to slice up and butcher Hirogen unfortunate victims, including removing their skeletons, musculature and internal organs. Hirogen warships were equipped with extremely sophisticated sensors that could detect both polarized EM signatures and residual ion emissions. This meant that they could even track vessels. They tried to hide their location by using a scattering field and mask their engine signatures. Hirogen Hunter learned from scanning 7 of 9 that she had a long coiled intestine, an organ that believed would make a prize trophy. Hirogen warships spread throughout the galaxy. They remained in contact by using a network of relay stations spanning the Delta Quadrant and reached as far as the Alpha Quadrant. These stations were 100,000 years old and powered by artificial black holes. And then we've got Hirogen Warship designing it. Again, one of my favourite sections. I love the design process going on there. You can see various things taking shape there, which is pretty cool. I don't know what that is actually. Right. Sketch. There you can see a design of it there, compared to an almost like a triangular version, which would be cool as a shuttle actually, that, or a little fighter craft. You can see the design there, it's pretty cool. And then designing Hirogen technology. On this one, we've got the huge Venatic warship, which is massive. And then we've got the CG renders of it. CG drawings of it, as well as pencil drawings, which is pretty cool. I like this section. Yeah, you don't often see the CG renders, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's I'd like that as a model as well. Eagle Moss, please. This one as well. And then we've got the Hirogen holographic training facility as well. And we've got the design, the CG renders for that, and then we've got the Allura, which is called the hologram ship from Flesh and Blood, which is a fantastic episode actually. That again would be a nice addition to the set. I like that. What else we got in here? And then we got on screen. First appearance is Hunters. So they go. Actually, the Hirogen's first actual appearance on Voyager is in the episode "Ship in a Bottle," a message in a bottle. Sorry. They contact because the Voyager encounters the relay stations and able to use them to scan the Alpha Quadrant, and they see the Prometheus, send the Doctor through the network, and then Hirogen turns up and goes, what are you? And so yeah, so you don't see the ship until Hunters, which is pretty cool. So on to some trivia. Actor Tony Todd guest starred as Alpha Hirogen in the episode in Star Trek Voyager episode Prey. Todd was, I think he was named. Oh, fucking his names escape me. Not Donick. It'll come to me in a minute. Todd was best known for playing best known to Star Trek audience for playing Worf's brother Kern in both Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. Todd said playing Hirogen was a great experience, but the costume and makeup made it a trial of endurance. Todd confessed, all of the prosthetic work I've done, it was the most uncomfortable. Not only was it 4-hour makeup process for the face, and an hour and a half costume application as well. The Hirogen were inspired by American football players, hence their considerable size. Originally, only the actors around 6'7" were cast, but even given platforms in their boots to give them extra height. Star Trek costume designer Robert Blackman considered the Hirogen outfit's most complete head-to-toe look created while working on the show. Initially, the costumes were made from silicone, but this made them extremely heavy. For the later appearance, foam was used and was much lighter and nearly as flexible. And then we've got the underside view on the back there. It's pretty cool. So that's the magazine for this one. And now onto the ship. This is fucking gorgeous. It's very cool. Kind of reminds me of Defender or something like that. That way. Yeah? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, it's very cool. I like it. I like the colours. I like the paint they've used. It's sort of mottled and it looks a bit old. I love the armour plating on the nacelles there. That's pretty cool. You get the nacelle in there. Can you see it there? You get the nacelle in there, and then you get this armour plating protecting the nacelle, which is pretty cool. But just the paint job and the impeller impulse engine there, and the ventral impeller, that's the one. But yeah, it's just beautifully made. The mold lines are hidden, the join lines are hidden, except for this one, but that's fine due to the fact that it's you'd imagine how it would be constructed anyway like that. You can see the main bridge here at the front, but just a gorgeous looking ship. Now, why couldn't they put this much effort into making things like the Enterprise C and the original Enterprise, and the hero ships? But as the Geekology guys said before, they said that because these won't sell as much as the hero ships will, so they're putting all the effort into this one to try and make it sell, which is not the thing you should be doing, really. Well, it is and it isn't, but you should be applying this to all of them. I mean, after all, I'm paying top dollar for these things. British pounds. And I want, a nice collection. I mean, it is overall nice, but just sometimes it's like, why didn't you put as much effort into this one as you did the others, But, I mean, saying that, though, I am really impressed with this. I don't know if it's going to come out on camera, but you can see sort of like the panel lines there. and sort of the grime and everything like that. It's like a black wash over it, and it looks like grimy, so it looks like it's been in space like, you know, hundreds of years. It still looks like Defender that way. But yeah, it's fantastic ship. It really is nice. Well done, well done, well done. More of this type, please. Anyway, as you normally get, you get the stand, and you get the cockeyed sticker on the stamp. Hirogen Hunt. It says Hirogen Hunter on there. Warship on the magazine. Interesting. And you get the plastic connector, and it connects to the stand rather snugly. Thus, that's pretty cool. When I get some shelves put in, because it's auto assembly in 2 weeks, and it's payday the week I come back as well. So I'm going to treat myself to a load of shelves here. See where all these posters and that are? I'm going to put a load of shelves up there, and I'm going to group them into Starfleet ships, Romulan ships, Klingon ships, and then sort of Alpha Quadrant ships, and then Delta Quadrant ships, you know. And this would be very nicely positioned in the Delta Quadrant section. That's where it's from, the Delta Quadrant, because it's on Voyager. But yeah, now would I recommend picking this up? Yes, I would. It's a cool alien vessel. It's, I say, just something a bit different as well. Like I say, you'd never get a ship like this in any other set. I think Attack Wing have done them, but not to this scale. See, the Attack Wing though, I hear it's a good game, but you're paying £10-15 for a ship that's this big. Alright, you get a load of cards and stuff with it, but this, you're paying £10 for this. You know, I'd go for this if I was you. If you want in ships, yeah, I'd definitely recommend picking this bad boy up. It is really cool. It is really, really, really cool. And I think, actually, just noticed. Oh no, it's just the way they are. I thought these were on cockeyed. They're not. They're straight. Just the angle of them. That's all. Well worth picking up. I'm rambling on now. I'm waxing lyrical about this thing because I am really impressed. Whoa! Nearly lost it. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this one. Yes, pick this up. So yeah. So that's me. That's the Hirogen hunting vessel done, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.